Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars. Welcome to my Blu-ray collection update video for May 2022. It's been a pretty decent month, although I haven't gone wild with anything really what I would describe as extravagant, but I have added a couple of things to the collection that I have been certainly after for a decent amount of time anyway. So we'll get straight into it, and the first thing I want to show you that I have picked up this month, and surprisingly I found this in CEX, and it is Dexter New Blood, the Blu-ray of the new Dexter show that came back late last year. Now this I've been wanting to definitely get because I've got the other Dexters. This is going for about, I think it's about £30 on Amazon. It's not really started dropping its price yet because it's only been out a short period of time on Blu-ray, to be fair. But I got this in CEX for, I think I paid £15 for this in CEX, so a pretty decent saving on certainly something I don't mind picking up second hand anyway, certainly. So yeah, Dexter New Blood, really enjoyed that series. I suspect some people are still bummed out with the ending of it, but I didn't mind it. The next one I've picked up is one I picked up in Amazon. I can't remember where now. Not Amazon, sorry. HMV. And it is Jackass Forever. Still in its wrapping. It's got a sleeve on. Big fan of the Jackass films. I have reviewed this on the channel. And I think I've watched recently and filmed a review for Jackass 4.5 as well, which is the mini sequel to this. Not sure if that'll be going up before or after this, so check that out when you get the chance. Another one I picked up a few weeks ago. This was released just a couple of weeks ago on Blu-ray, and I was quite impressed with this when I watched it. It was a really inoffensive, safe, enjoyable film to watch. And I wanted to get it because I knew that my wife would enjoy it if she watched it with me. And we've watched it again, and she certainly did enjoy it. And it is Dog with Channing Tatum. Again, a film I covered on the channel a few weeks ago. And it quite impressed me. You know what I mean? It's nothing outstanding. It's just a safe, entertaining film, which we don't get enough of them these days. It's almost like, you know, they don't make simple, entertaining films anymore. But, you know, thankfully we're getting a few more just at the minute. Now, I have picked up a couple of imports. I'll just get them ready to show you. And the first one I will show you is this one. This is a German import. It's called How to Catch a Monster. But in actual fact, it's called, we know it as a different title. It's Digging Up the Marrow. But you can't get it on Blu-ray in this country, so I've had to get it imported, and it's called How to Catch a Monster in Germany. I have recently reviewed this one. Leo sent me a DVD of this before Christmas, which I've recently rewatched and reviewed on the channel, but I definitely wanted to try and get it on Blu-ray. And I actually really quite like this sleeve as well, the German sleeve. It's still in its wrapping and stuff. I haven't opened it or anything. But yeah, very good found footage film if you've never seen it. If you want to check out the review, it is on there on the channel. And another import that I got from Germany, I believe. This is the Johnny Depp film, The Professor. A film I'm sure I did review when it came out on the channel. It's a very entertaining film about Johnny Depp, who plays a professor who learns he's got like a terminal illness and kind of goes off the rails a little bit, and that's putting it mildly. It's like a comedy drama, and it's pretty good. This was mentioned in his trial recently because he mentioned because of everything that was going on in his life, it was thrown out on like streaming services rather than sent to the cinema, this one. So it kind of went under a lot of people's radars. Definitely worth checking out though if you've never seen it. And this next one I picked up, I got this in HMV as well. And this is the Jean-Claude Van Damme film In Hell. And this is a limited edition 88 films release, and you see if you can see the number there. So there was only 3,000 of these made, and this is number, if you can see, 1221 out of 3,000. So there's only 3,000 of these been made. So this is a film I saw years ago, and I've only ever seen it once, but I do remember thinking it was pretty good. And this comes with, oh right, yeah, it's got collectible art cards and a fold-out poster and things like that. If you would be interested in me doing an unboxing with that, because it's still in cellophane, I haven't opened it yet, to see what's inside it or what the cards look like and what the poster looks like, let me know. I do a lot of unboxings on the channel at the minute, but I never actually considered doing one for this. But if it's one you want to see, let me know and I shall do it. I got another Arrow release, and this is 12 Monkeys. Bruce Willis, Brad Pitt, Madeline Stowe. Didn't actually know Arrow had released this. I saw it. I was scouting Amazon, looking for deals and sales and this kind of stuff, and this was in the sale in Amazon. Less than £10, so I decided to pick it up. It's still in the wrapping. I haven't opened it or anything, but I can see as well there's no booklet in there, so it's obviously not one of the early prints sort of thing. But still, loads and loads of extras on it, as you can see, as there always is on Arrow releases. They're always pretty impressive with that. So yeah, very, very good film. And I'm not sure if it was last year or the year before, but I rewatched it and did a review on the channel of it. And these next three I picked up very recently, all at once on Amazon. They're all in the sale. First one is this one, The Father, Anthony Hopkins, Olivia Colman. It's the one where Anthony Hopkins got the Oscar, where he plays a guy suffering with dementia. It is a staggering film. I mean, honestly, guys, it's stunning. He so deserved the Oscar, Anthony Hopkins. Very, very moving film. If you know anything about dementia, or if you want to learn about dementia, it's a very, very beautifully made film. One I covered on my channel. It was one of my films of the year last year. Just beautiful film, wonderful, but quite hard hitting at the same time. Right, the next one I picked up, another Jean-Claude Van Damme film, No Retreat, No Surrender. This was, I think, Jean-Claude Van Damme's film debut. It was either this or Black Eagle, I'm not sure. I think it was this. Now, while I do think this is cheesy as hell, it's like a real classic 80s martial arts film about a young lad who gets bullied and all this kind of stuff, and he gets visited by the ghost of Bruce Lee, who teaches him martial arts. And wouldn't you know it, at the end of the film, he ends up fighting the baddie, who is Jean-Claude Van Damme. Sounds ridiculous if you've never seen it. It is ridiculous, but I promise you, if you like cheesy martial arts films, you'll love this one. The only downside to this Blu-ray, because we didn't have this in Blu-ray in the UK for a while. It came out, I think, last year on Blu-ray for the first time. Is the poster. The original poster for this, look it up on Google, No Retreat, No Surrender, is awesome. This is a bit naff, if I'm honest. I understand they want to promote Jean-Claude Van Damme, so people know he's in the film, but still, you could have used the original poster, I think. And now, two classic Clint Eastwood films, like a double feature Blu-ray, Kelly's Heroes and Where Eagles Dare. Two fantastic war films, fantastic classic films, and fantastic Clint Eastwood films. Kelly's Heroes was one of my favourite films growing up. When we got our first VHS player, I think the first film that my dad bought on VHS was Kelly's Heroes, and I spent my summer holidays just watching it over and over because it was the only film we had at the time. And so I've got a real affection for Kelly's Heroes. Now we've got a couple of Nicolas Cage films here. And the first one is The Sorcerer's Apprentice. Pretty decent Disney film. Nothing special, but it's certainly okay. I don't massively mind that film at all. Next one is Season of the Witch. Nicolas Cage, Ron Perlman. Pretty decent, like action horror, I suppose. Again, I don't think it's too bad. This next one I haven't seen. I've always wanted to check it out. I've just never got around to it. So it was dead cheap. This, I think think it was in CX for maybe £1, something like that. That is Gravity. Sandra Bullock, George Clooney. Yeah, so I will check that out at some point. I know it's supposed to be really, really tense. Next one is Darkest Hour, the film where Gary Oldman plays Winston Churchill and he got his Oscar. Very good film. Certainly one worth having in the collection. The next one, I'm not sure if I've actually already got, but it was only £1, I think, in CEX. And that is The XFiles I Want to Believe, which is the second XFiles film. The one with Billy Connolly in, if you know which one I mean. Something of a disappointment in some aspects, but still pretty watchable. This next one, again, I haven't seen this. In fact, the next two I haven't seen. I saw a trailer for this next one on YouTube. I don't know how I saw a trailer for it, but I saw a trailer just when I was searching around on there. Didn't even know this was a thing with Christian Bale. It's got a great cast. Christian Bale, Woody Harrelson, Casey Affleck, Forrest Whitaker, William Dafoe, Zoe Saldana, and Sam Shepard. That's a hell of a cast for a film I didn't even know existed. Out of the Furnace. So a film I definitely am interested in checking out at some point. Let me know if you've seen it. Next film is another Johnny Depp film that I've been wanting to watch for a while, never got round to it. Another great film, a great film with a great cast, supposedly. So we've got Johnny Depp in it, we've got Joel Edgerton, Benedict Cumberbatch, Kevin Bacon, Jesse Plemons, Peter Sarsgaard, Dakota Johnson, and Corey Stoll. And again, another great cast. And it is Black Mass, the one where Johnny Depp plays like the hitman, gangster hitman, who works for the FBI, I think. Something like that, based on a true story, I think, as well. So that's worth checking out at some point. A film I've been wanting for quite a while on Blu-ray. I don't know why I've never picked it up before, because it's a film I've always quite enjoyed, and that is Deep Impact, the disaster film, you know, with the asteroid coming towards Earth. I think it came out the same year as Armageddon, but Armageddon kind of stole most of the box office, whereas this one is more of a drama, but it is still pretty good, I think. And the last thing I want to show you is a DVD. I would love this on Blu-ray, but it's very, very hard to get hold of. I don't think it's ever been released on Blu-ray in the UK anyway, but you can. I've seen it like imports, but it's quite expensive. I will get it eventually on Blu-ray, and it is, well, in the UK it's called The Taking, but it's The Taking of Deborah Logan. Is like its proper title, I suppose. Found footage film where she's supposedly suffering from dementia. She's getting filmed by a documentary film crew, and in actual fact there's something far more sinister going on. Incredible central performance by the woman that plays Deborah Logan. I have reviewed it on the channel. If you like found footage, trust me, you will like this one. I rewatched this with my wife, and she found it very, very frightening and effective. So check it out, guys, if you've never seen The Taking, or The Taking of Deborah Logan, as it's known in most places. So that is everything that I've picked up for the month of May. Let me know if there's any of them in there that you would like to pick up yourself. And like I say, if you want me to do an unboxing of any of them that are sealed, just let me know. And of course, I'll be back with loads more content on the channel very, very soon.